Hiya folks, T-Liddy here. Welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. Last time, when we left off, we had escaped from beneath the Brotherhood and discovered they're a cult of giant, unkillable bug people. We do have a lead with this Baron Samedi, a friend of the rescuer, Marie Louise. Okay, we got Coyote, we got John Bartlett, we got Cherry Bomb. I'm gonna talk to Coyote first. She's right here. Coyote's face is pale and her voice is low, shaky. What the hell was that back there, man? Just what the frag was that? Looks like the Brotherhood is transforming their followers into bugs. Bugs. Giant fragging bugs. The Universal Brotherhood is all about belonging to a hive or something. And Sam's sister is their leader. If I didn't see it, there is no way I'd believe it. Giant, unkillable bugs. She shudders, shakes it off. Fine, whatever. I want that woman dead now more than ever. If you go after her again, you think of me, okay? I'll be around, locked and loaded. Will do. If I go after her again, I'll think of you. We'll see what happens. You do that. Okay. Let's talk to John. Good to see you around here, chummer. That's it. Okay, wow. Let's talk to Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb is swamped with customers, but when she catches a glimpse of you, she gets up on her tiptoes to talk to you over their heads. Hey there, Beavis. What's going on? Hey, Cherry. Listen, we need to talk about Shane. Shane? What about Shane? It's not good, Cherry. She looks you in the eye. Just tell it to me straight, Beavis. I'm a Baron's girl. Shane's dead. I can't tell you anything else right now. It's too dangerous, but I thought you should know. My God, Shane. She looks at her customers, then down at the bar top for a long moment before finally composing herself. Thanks for letting me know. Maybe we'll talk later. She continues processing the information. Then she remembers something. Oh hey, Johnny Clean asked me to flag you down the minute I saw you. Said he's got someone who wants to talk to you. He sounded a little freaked out about it. He's waiting for you downstairs. Did he say who it was? I'll head downstairs when I'm ready. Johnny Clean freaked out? Okay, I'll talk to him. The wind is out of her sails. I can't remember. He made it sound like royalty. You know someone called the Duke or something like that? The Baron? Maybe, yeah. Gotta go. I've gotta get these people drunk. She returns to her needy customers. Okay. What's that, though? Guess it doesn't matter. Mr. Johnson. Bobby. Let's talk to Bobby first. Yo, guy, have we met? You look familiar. I meet a lot of people, no problem. You need some brain benders tonight? I got some of that merc stuff. Freakers, taxi drivers, you know. Can I trust you? Nobody's more trustworthy than old Bobby. Kubota wouldn't let me in the place if I wasn't legit. Let me see what you've got. Yes, good, he sells jazz. It's only 100 nuyen. Alright. I say, have some frag grenades. Total profit, 150. Confirm. Excellent. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, okay. Good, good, good. Mr. Johnson. The man sizes you up as you approach. His carefully groomed hair and the shine on his shoes seems out of place for the Barons. Hey, you looking for work? I got a little something if you're up for it. It's a milk run. I'm always up for getting paid, and my experience is never a milk run. Sorry, Slick, I'm booked. In my experience, it's never a milk run. He grins, exposing a set of unnaturally white teeth. Don't worry, this one's as straightforward as they come. The job's a simple extraction. The people I represent are interested in acquiring the talents of a scientist named Sada. Unfortunately, Mr. Sada is currently engaged with Renreku, which means he's engaged for life. That doesn't sit well with the people I represent. They see it as a subversion of the free market. And you want me to secure Mr. Sada's freedom to work for your people instead. He flashes his pearly whites again. Exactly, but it has to be now. When Reiku's shipping Sada out of Seattle in the morning for some sort of overseas research project. Tonight, he's being kept at a hidden research facility out here in the Barrens, just a couple miles from here. I hear they've been bringing in unmarked shipments for weeks now, thinking that nobody notices. We don't care about any of that. We just want Sada before he's out of our reach. The place should be lightly guarded, probably rent-a-cops. Get in, grab Sada, and get out. In exchange, I'm authorized to remit 9,000 nuyen in payment. He fixes you with a hard stare. I am not, however, authorized to negotiate. I'm in. Let's see the nuyen. We pay on delivery, friend. That's how it always works. New objective. Talk to Mr. Delilah to hire runners. I'll send the lab's location to your PDA. Hire a team and head there right away. Liberate Sada and deliver him to my employers. They'll have a car waiting outside the lab when you're done. Once Mr. Sada's on his way, meet me back here for payment. Alright, there we go. See me when it's done, chummer. Alright. Fair enough. Let's talk to Van Grass. Hello, stranger. I'm busy right now, so I hope you've got something that's worth my time. How about a list of every politician the Universal Brotherhood has bribed to date? I could certainly find someone interested in that information. We'll take some legwork to verify the veracity of such a list. How about 2,000? Etiquette Socialite. Brackhaven's not on the list. We both know how much he'd pay. Etiquette Shadowrunner. This info is about to be worth a lot more in the next few days. Socialite gets us more money. Good senses, chummer. Alright, I'll give you 3,000. Excellent. Alright, let's talk to Kluwe. As always. You alright, Beavis? I've had better days. Battered, bruised, but not yet beaten. I'll live, Mr. Kluwe. Thanks. I heard you made trouble with the Universal Brotherhood. Stirred up a hornet's nest, you might say. They started it, but I aim to finish it. Just following through on a promise. People are starting to say there's some dark dreck going down in those chapter houses. Like they're taking advantage of the poor folk who go there looking for help. I gotta say, that makes my blood boil. It's bad enough that the government labels half the population as probationary citizens. We don't need more people preying on the most defenseless members of society. And I hate to bring race into it, but it's a fact that a good number of people who go to the Brotherhood for help are metas like me. But what options do we have? Do you realize that it would take an act of Congress to grant me full citizenship? And they have yet to do it once. Wars are started more easily than a meta gets a sin in this country. So it's no wonder we turn to people like the Brotherhood who claim to listen to our woes and speak on our behalf. He catches himself, takes a breath, and visibly calms. Sorry, I just know some folks who went to the Brotherhood for these very reasons. I might have ended up there myself if Mrs. Kubota hadn't taken me in. Whatever's going on in there, I trust you'll put an end to it one way or another. You can count on it. I have one very specific way in mind. This isn't just for Sam anymore. Go get him, sir. I like Kluwe. Alright. Let's head to the safe house. See what's going on down there. Mr. Delilah. That's the stash. Okay. As usual, we'll talk to everyone. Start with Doc Castle. For once, Dr. Castle is not utterly absorbed in her work. In fact, she seems to have set aside whatever she's doing to give you her full attention. Perhaps word has spread about what you've already faced, and what is still to come. I'm glad to see you're alright, Beavis. I was afraid they'd be carting you back to me in pieces. I don't suppose it would do me any good to suggest an early retirement, or at the very least, that you might delay whatever is coming long enough for you to get a decent night's sleep and a full meal. No one should die tired and hungry, that it? There are things that need doing, and I'm the one to do them. I never knew you cared, Doc. Who said I do? A good cash cow like you only comes around every so often, and you're no good to me dead. Oh, but who am I kidding? I know your type all too well. Words of caution have little worth, and words of prohibition only make you more eager to throw yourself into the fire. You're like children that way. So fine, do what you will. Just tell me what I can do to keep you alive that much longer. So what have you heard, Doc? Well, let's review. In the past few days, I've lost one patient and nearly lost a second. I've also learned that a man claiming to be a fellow doctor was responsible for the first of those deaths, and now I hear that another supposed force for good has been committing heinous acts on innocent men and women. Quite frankly, it's almost enough to make a woman give up on the whole human race. But then I remember why I don't. I remember how many innocent lives Mrs. Kubota has saved by giving them place and purpose here at the Union. I remember seemingly useless wastes of flesh like Paco risking their lives to save the ones they love. I remember that some people are still willing to stand up against those who would seek to do harm to others. And that's the real reason you won't hear me argue against your chosen course of action. Because I agree that it must be done. I only hope it can be done without any more innocents coming to harm. If I could make that deal, I would. That's a world I'd love to live in, but it just ain't so. That's the plan, Doc. I appreciate the lie. I'd like to wake up to a world short one less evil. Now, how can I help make that happen? I'd like to take a look at your cyberware. Okay, these are the same. Oh, no, these aren't all the same. Some of these are new. The Omnitech Cyberleg. Alpha level cyber legs made by Universal Omnitech. Adds 8 HP, 1 quickness, and 1 dodge. Okay, looks like we've unlocked the... Ooh, yes. Looks like we've unlocked the good stuff. Alright. I would like... Vision Magnification Eyes. I would like Alpha Dermal Plating. I would like Alpha Level Cyber Legs. Cyberware causes essence loss. This affects the magic rating of your character, as magic is equal to essence rounded down. Magic is very important for spellcasters. The base number of spell slots available to the caster is equal to half of their magic rounded down. Therefore, losing essence can cause spell slots to be permanently lost. In addition, each point of magic loss increases all spell cooldowns by +1. Casting a spell again while it is cooling causes drain damage to the caster. You cannot have less than 1 essence. Do it. Let's see your medical supplies. Premium Medkit. The premium medkit that heals you or any team member, consumed when used. Okay, that's fine. What's up, Algernon? Those were serious upgrades. The magic dealer's area is abuzz with chaotic activity as you watch the contents of a dozen boxes fly through the air. The articles land on Algernon's table in some elaborate sorting scheme, while the man himself casually sits reading a magazine from the previous century. Welcome, Beavis. Is there anything I might provide to make your life easier, or perhaps make another's more difficult? Ever hear of a bug spirit or bug shaman, Algernon? The elf's face curls into a grimace. I'm sorry, I find the very thought repugnant. You must understand, a shaman does not follow the literal incarnation of his totem. One who pledges himself to cat does not drink milk from a saucer or claw the drapes. Instead, a shaman follows the ideals of his totem. Dog is less a canine and more a symbol of loyalty. Coyote is less a scavenger and more a trickster. So you can understand why I find the idea of an insect totem so foreign. To what quality would a shaman aspire in such a case? A chill visibly runs through him. Please, let us speak of more pleasant things. Perhaps commerce? Let's see what you've got. One second. Alright, we got Powerbolt level 3, required spellcasting 3. Confusion, required spellcasting 5. Target switches to your team and attacks your enemies, lasts 2 rounds. Mana Ball 3. Petrify, required spellcasting 6. Target loses all AP for 2 rounds and cannot attack or move. Armor 3, Fireball 2, Glue. The target cannot move, but can still use AP to attack. Lasts 2 rounds. Weaken Armor 3, Acid Stream 2, Lightning Bolt 3, Aim 3. Trying to see what the new ones are. Haste 4. Hellstorm Barrier 3. Mana Static, an area effect spell that increases the cost of magic by 1 AP. Slow-mo, increases the target's AP cost for all actions by 2. I think I've seen the rest of these. Oh, Magic Resistance 3, Pain Resistance, Mystic Armor. Oh, I've seen these. Force 6 Air Elemental Fetish, Force 6 Earth Elemental Fetish, Force 6 Fire Elemental Fetish, and Force 6 Water Elemental Fetish. Alright. Very good, Algernon. Very good. Let's talk to Eric Mersman. Might have new outfits. Hey guy, I got some armored clothing here if you're interested. Yes. High-grade street armor, pure body armor 10, pure body protection with a touch of class, Corp Mage armor 8. Made for Corp Sec, but can be found on the street. Grants spellcasting +1, willpower +1. The Mechanic, armor 8. When the most important thing is drones. Grants drone control +1, drone combat +1. Street Monk outfit, armor 7. The Ultimate Adept outfit for the Ultimate Adept. Grants move +1, unarmed combat +1. Agent Provocateur, armor 6. Stylish yet secure enough to wear on a run. Grants intelligence +1, ESP control +1. I want the high-grade street armor. And I'll sell him my old Ganger mask. Alright, let's talk to T.B. Gruberman. Interested in some real firepower? Sure, I'll take a look. Yes, here we go. New pistols. Ruger Thunderbolt. Capacity 12, damage 14. Lone Star's favorite heavy pistol. Colt Manhunter. A heavy pistol created to perform perfectly under the most extreme situations. This one's got better capacity. That's fine. Let's take the Ruger Thunderbolt. Let's see. Heckler & Koch HK227, the high-end SMG that serves both security and Shadowrunners, SCK Model 100, the SMG made famous by the Renreiku Red Samurai. Defiance T250, a top-line shotgun for those that like the big damage. Enfield AS7, an assault shotgun that has a burst fire option. Ares Alpha, Ares top-of-the-line assault rifle. Colt M23, an easy favorite of runners, combines high stopping power with ammo capacity. Dragon Sword, a heavy war sword that can cut a metahuman in half. Hand-forged katana, a work of art and a deadly weapon, may do AP damage on a critical hit. We got more drones. Guardian, Class S. From Ares, this is one of the best combat hover drones on the market. Wolfhound, the best support drone in the biz. It will drop a grenade, medkit, and even fight. Steel Lynx offers ground-based firepower. It's like having another runner on the team. Sundowner, this classic hover drone can support the team with both medkits and concussion grenades. Strato 9, an old Lone Star hover drone that has been given a weapon upgrade. Robodoc, a medkit on wheels is a runner's best friend in the heat of a firefight. HE Phosphorus Grenade. Packed with phosphorus, this grenade explodes, causing an additional -6 HP for 2 rounds. Ares High Explosive Grenade. The top of the line is Ares Military Spec High Explosive Grenade. Okay, the rest I've seen. Expert Drone Repair Kit that repairs a minimum of 30 HP. Okay, very good. Yes, confirm. Okay. Go ahead and stash the Browning Max Power. There we go. Now sell the Browning Max Power. Alright, let's talk to David Fry. Hey there, what's up? I need some new gear. Alright. Whew. I don't have the requisite decking to buy the best gear, the best cyber deck anyway. Fairlight Excalibur required decking 7. The deck that every decker dreams of owning. It's the holy grail of cyber decks. Okay. Come back later for that. But I've got my level 3 programs as well, so I want to sell Degrade, Erosion. I'll keep Assassin and Shield ESPs, but I'm going to sell the level 2 programs. I'm going to buy the level 3 versions. Let's get Degrade, Erosion, Medic, Sniffer, Shield, and I'll be able to have a 3rd ESP in the 6th program. Let's grab Killer level 3. Let's see about one more ESP. So I have a Shield and an Assassin. Let me get an Attacker. Very good. Did that go correctly? Do I have everything I want? Let me see. Yes, I do. Okay, good. Alright, let's talk to Johnny Clean. Johnny is hunched over his desk, idly fiddling with a cyber deck. He seems preoccupied. He looks up when you approach, eyes narrowed. Been making new friends out there? Yep, that's me, the friendly type. What's that supposed to mean? Could be. I just rescued a teenage elf girl from some evil cultists. Yeah, some guy named Baron Samedi wants to talk to me in the Matrix. Sounds like you two have already met then. He frowns. Well, this Baron, he's been asking about you on Shadowlands. Strange guy, has a pretty distinctive icon, skull face with a top hat. I can't tell what he wants, but the guy seems pretty serious. I wouldn't ignore this if I were you. Deckers have a way of making people's lives miserable if they're so inclined. This Baron character, what do you know about him? Johnny's janitor persona is gone, replaced by something colder, more dangerous. I did some checking, but didn't get much because he's new on the scene. He's no Wilson, though. Got a rep as a Drek-hot wire boy, from what I hear. Never rides along with physical entry teams, though. Purely remote work. And Samedi, what's that? Samedi, like the voodoo spirit? Yeah, that's the one. He sits at the crossroads of the living and the dead. I've never heard of a spirit in the Matrix before. Why do you think he chose that avatar? Think that has any significance? I've been around a long time and I've seen a lot of avatars running around the tricks. A lot of them. You ask me, it's just some guy trying to look scary to make a name for himself. Think of it as personal branding. How long has he been looking for me? He's been spamming Shadowlands for the last hour, I'd say. He's new on the scene, but everyone's talking about him. Even the hottest deckers like Dodger are saying he's a force to be reckoned with. Guess he's not the patient type. Something I should know? Could be. I'll tell you after I talk to him. Maybe later. Not now, but I may need your help. What's Shadowlands? That's where the Shadow community goes to talk about anything shadowy. Who's planning what projects, who's hiring, which corp is screwing which, anything that affects Shadowrunners and how they make money. It's where I'd go to see if I could pick up any dirt about you. Know anything about giant, magic, indestructible bugs? Is that a joke? No. I saw one underneath the Universal Brotherhood an hour ago. Bigger than a troll. What do you mean, indestructible? As in, I couldn't kill it. Whatever it is you've gotten into, Beavis, you're in it deep. From what I hear, the Brotherhood has members in high places. Government, corps, law enforcement. You be careful, chummer. That's enough talk. I need to talk to the Baron. Okay, you can use my secure jack point. I've already set up a portal to Shadowlands. Feel free to jack in whenever you're ready. There we go. The jack point. Okay. I sure hope it doesn't turn into a fight, but... No, let's leave off killer. Baron Samedi. Bonsoir, mon ami. Samedi is pleased that we can have a private conversation. Everyone on Shadowlands knows you're looking for me. Why the spam? So what do you want? Pleasure to meet you, Baron. You seem very intent on talking to me. Samedi wishes to thank you for saving Marie-Louise from the Universal Brotherhood. The girl is quite precious. If harm were to come to her, he does not know what he would do. He also offers you his help. The insects you encountered, they are something, no? Something dark. To ignore them would be folly. There is much at stake. Samedi knows you are after this woman, Jessica Watts, for your own reasons. He can help you get to this woman and defeat her bugs. And why should I trust you? I think I'm getting into a lot more than I bargained for. And hypothetically, how would we do that? The job will not be simple, nor will it be straightforward, but Samedi can guarantee it will be dangerous. Telestrian Industries has been working for 2 years on a formula codenamed Aegis. They are working with another corporation, a foreign corporation, to refine it. This is their third attempt to get it right, and they believe they have. Manufacturing began several months ago. Unfortunately, their manufacturing plant in the Columbia Valley was recently blown up. It could have been corporate espionage, or it could have been something else. This is unknown. What is known is that a large sample of the formula survived. What does this have to do with Jessica and the Universal Brotherhood? Sounds like something that might be worth a lot of nuyen. We want Aegis because it kills bugs. Big ones, like the ones you met at the Universal Brotherhood. If you want to go back there and bring the Watts woman to justice, you'll need Aegis. And as it happens, Samedi knows where the last sample of Aegis is being kept. Hence the job at hand. We are going to break into the Telestrian Industries' primary operations office complex here in Seattle. Aegis will be somewhere within that building. We will find the Aegis sample and liberate it for ourselves. You want me to break into one of the most influential corps in the Pacific Northwest? You've got to be joking. Why not just let Telestrian take care of it? Sounds like they're already halfway there. Why not just tell Lone Star and let them take care of the Brotherhood? And how do you know all of this about Aegis? I'm done asking questions. Would that I were, but it is the only way. It is the only place to get what we need. But take heart, you will have Samedi with you, and he is clever in the ways of the Matrix. We cannot lose. So will you do this thing? Will you ally with Baron Samedi? I have more questions first. The Baron understands the need for information all too well. Ask what you will. Why not just let Telestrian take care of it? Sounds like they're already halfway there. Telestrian. Do not talk to me of Telestrian. He is an executive, a businessman. Do you know what his reaction was when he learned of the insect threat? He called a meeting. He and his associates will be debating action forever. Why not just tell Lone Star and let them take care of the Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood has connections, high-level connections in the government and in Lone Star, and their message resonates with those who need something to believe in. We have no proof, and we have no time. We must act. And how do you know all of this about Aegis? Because Samedi has personal connections into James Telestrian's affairs. You see? He knows. I want to know more about you first, who you really are. What is there to know? Baron Samedi is gifted, you see? He was born to walk, he was born to travel the Matrix, bending it to his will. Who is Baron Samedi really? What is the difference? When a clown removes his paint, he is still a clown, but in disguise, no? It is only when he is painted that people applaud. He never explained how you and Marie-Louise know each other. Oui, that is true, and it is for her to say, not Samedi. He has nothing to lose, while she, you must ask her. I'm done asking questions. And you are convinced? I'm in, Jessica will pay for what she's done. I've got a job to do. If this is a means to that end, I'll do it. Well, I've got nowhere else to go. Might as well see how deep this cesspool gets. Alright, I'm in. If these bugs are as dangerous as you say, someone's got to save the world. Guess it might as well be me. Sorry, Baron. Helping a friend is one thing. This isn't what I signed up for. Do I look like a charity to you? This is a job, and I get paid for taking jobs. Alright, I'm in. Ah, bon! Baron Samedi applauds you. We do this job for the right reason, eh? 8,000 nuyen. Samedi will be part of this evening's events, but must remain remote. He will keep all of Seattle law enforcement and off-duty Telestrian security away, while you locate the information we need from inside. And how do I get inside? And what about the on-duty Telestrian security? The ones that will shoot me as soon as I step into the lobby. Ah, the Baron will handle that as well. Telestrian guards will be rerouted throughout the building. With the right timing, no one will even know you're there. But of course, even Baron Samedi cannot anticipate all possibilities. So tonight you must use your contacts to hire a team and travel to the Telestrian office complex downtown. You will be contacted again when you have gained entrance. Okay. Cool. Out we go. 4 karma gained. New objective, talk to Mr. Delilah to hire runners. Karma gained 4. Johnny whistles a long, slow whistle. Holy crap. Telestrian Industries. You've hit the big time, chum. If you need a second decker, you might as well take one of the best. That means you, right? Know where I can find one? He sighs. No, I'm not an inside man anymore. My running days are over. There's an elf who owes me a favor. He goes by Dodger. You may have heard of him. He's one of the best deckers in Seattle, and this is me saying it. I'll get you his contact information. You'll know him by the way he talks, like he's in a damn Charles Dickens novel. Okay, cool. Well, now I have 8,000 nuyen, I might as well buy the best, cyber deck. Oh, but I can't even use it yet. Never mind. No, I'll just hold on to my nuyen. I will eventually have decking 7, but there's no point in buying the thing before I can use it, is there? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, I have 10 karma. Let's go ahead and take body up to 7. Before I talk to Delilah, we should be able to talk to Mrs. Kubota now. The former runner stands near the door, appraising her bar. She seems worried in a way you haven't seen before. Konbanwa, Beavis. Something wrong, Mrs. Kubota? She nods slowly, sadly. Hi, there's something very wrong, yes. Need some help? I wish you could be of service. I have learned through my contacts that the city is planning to quietly shut down the power grid in Touristville. They espouse many reasons for this minor rerouting of resources, but I know the truth. They do not want to devote the police manpower to protect their precious citizens who come here to get a taste of the darker side of the sprawl. I can't let that happen. Hard for a Shadowrunner to affect city politics. Sounds like we just have to grease the right palms and this will go away. She purses her lips, clearly frustrated. I believe this is beyond the power of mere money to solve. It is about the power in bureaucracy. The small people live for the convenience of the rich. One bribe cannot change a natural law. Well, I'm sure that's going to come up again later. Okay. Let's go talk to Delilah now. We'll do the side mission first. I like that a side mission is a thing. Bonus karma, bonus Nuyen, don't mind if I do. What, you need runners again? Good, I got some new contacts, some primo mercs. I need to put together a team to hit a Telestrian office. I need to put together a team for a Renreku lab. Alright. Coyote. Ah, 1200 now. Oh, nobody's free anymore. It's the way of it. Let's see. Portex. Let's see, I think I've seen all these before. Bugsy, Orc Mage. Arcane powers aren't toys, but they are fun to play with, like a cat with a mouse. Zenner, Human Rigger. A calm approach and a swarm of drones should get the job done, for a price. Darling Devant, Human Samurai. Bodyguard, hired muscle, street soldier, done it and lived to spend the Nuyen. Darby, Dwarf Samurai. A fighter fights, a samurai does the job that needs doing and does it with honor. Drawing Moon, Elf Shaman. In tune with nature means the shaman knows what spirit will help the most and which won't. Well, we'll bring Coyote even though she's not free. And I'm gonna bring the same. I think I'm gonna bring the same two I always bring. Myself, Coyote, and Levi. That's gone well. Head to the Renreku lab to do Mr. Johnson's run. Corporate extraction. You leave Touristville behind and make your way into the Barrens proper, exiting civilization as you know it. With each step, the little order that still exists falls away, taken over by anarchy in its purest form. All semblance of government oversight, corporate domination, even media influence disappears, leaving an urban feral landscape of bleak desperation. Yet hidden in this wreckage of a suburb, Renreku Computer Systems has hidden some sort of R&D research lab, probably to take advantage of some old tech left after the Shiawei's nuclear power plant meltdown, or the crash that decimated the computer industry in 29. You find your way into the lab. The place has definitely seen better days. No security systems are online to greet you, just the ones made of meat. Maybe you can help a scientist make a life change. Okay, here we go. Got my Ruger Thunderbolt. Got my Cyber deck. Everybody looks good. Everybody looks good. Alright. That's gonna do it. Let's roll. Alright, and that, infiltrate the secret lab, destroy the lab's research. That, my friends, is going to do it for this installment of Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, I hope you will give it a like, consider dropping a comment, and subscribing to the channel. If you're interested, please check out my Patreon and my Discord. Those links are in the video description. Either way, I'm grateful for your time and attention. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.